All right, there she is. My little suspension job from the last storm. Coming to assess if this is gonna hold up, because I've learned that mango trees grow faster than their roots, and they kind of like flop over when their trunks aren't that stable. So this was my way of suspending the tree with the last storm, but now I need to add some more. She's leaning. All right, so I tied a lot more strings. I tied down every branch, and I tied it to the stake that it came with loosely. I didn't see anyone doing this method on YouTube. All I saw was people tying it to the stake at the bottom, but as you can see, it can move, but not too much. The string will hold it. This one's a little too tight, but hoping I won't lose any branches.
Second for Fort Myers and second out in Naples, but this is all before we see Milton and its impacts. And when it comes to Milton, we also have a predecessor rain event that's coming in. Some tropical moisture that's cooling into Florida.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left.
All right, here's my tree. It looks like a lot of the strings got tangled, but last storm it was going that way. Now it looks like it's going this way. So I'm gonna cut the strings off and release it, and it's still here. I untied all the strings except for this last one that's on the trunk. And it seems like it's just fine. It is leaning. I don't really think I need to intervene anymore. I think it will just straighten out on its own. We'll see. I'll give it a couple of days, couple of weeks, and see if it straightens out. But the method appeared to have worked. With the last storm, the winds were going north, so the tree was going that way. That was why I tied all the strings to the swing set, plus that was what I thought was my only option. But this storm, the winds were going south, so that's why the tree is leaning this way. If it doesn't straighten out on its own, I could tie a couple strings like here, here, and here, and tie them to stakes in the ground to like help it straighten out. But I really don't think I need to intervene anymore. For the most part, it looks like it's holding up. It's been 3 days since the storm. It's somewhat straightened out on its own. I'll give it a few more days. It's looking good. A little update. It's been a week and a half since the storm. It's looking great. Looks like it didn't get any damage. No branches ended up dying. This part of the tree appears to be straightening out a lot more. That one's still hanging a bit, but it's also heavier. But it looks great. Sprinklers just ran on it. It's looking healthy. We should be getting fruit here in about 4 years.